Hi guys, welcome back to Alpha Centauri. We're here, we've got a bunch of crazy things happening. I've been trying to do this one all day, so you'll see I have some weird saves going on. Basically, we left off at 2145, and I want to get as close as I can to that, but for some reason, none of these are actually that close. At 30 years, I'm at 2160, so autosave 30. At 20 year back, I'm at 2170. At auto 10, I'm again at 2160. Like the autosave is 2157. That's probably about as far back as I'm getting with this. I'm really, really, really sorry. Um, I can't get any farther back with this because of the way the autosave worked. The fact that when I did this morning, it recorded and the file corrupted. I got about 12 turns into 2157, which is right where autosave 5 is. So I got right about here, and then the file corrupted. It wouldn't play. So I tried again, but of course, before I could try again, I had to completely restart my computer, and doing so just destroyed CamStudio. All of the settings were off. So I played again, and it wasn't recording at all, basically. So third time, I just finished trying that, and again, a corrupt file. So this is the earliest we've got. We've got autosave 10 at 2160, the autosave 20 at 2170, and the autosave 30 at 2160. Now, to be clear, see, autosave 30 should mean 30 turns ago. That isn't what it means. It should be, but that isn't, because I never made it to 2190. I only made it to 2173, I think. So the autosave 5 here is probably the farthest back I've got. Autosave 1 is 2161. That's where I left off at the end of the last attempt. So we're going to go here to autosave 5, and we'll see what we've got. Okay, so here's what happened in the time that you missed. We built a new base, Janissary Rock. We've been exploring up here. We've got, first of all, we have right over here, we have a new monolith. Then one of our rovers found some more, found another thing, another data pod, and it contained some of these nifty little things right here, solar panel auto setups. We found some more data pods over here, and they actually contained 2 more rovers, which both hooked themselves up to Sparta Command. Oh, this is the saddest part. You guys will never get to hear the network. I'm going to have to find a way of specially splicing in the network node sound from something. Oh, I'm sad about that because the network node voiceover is the best thing, the best. And when we left off, that's what we were building. It's just I will try to find it for you guys. Sorry. So what it does is we as you can tell, we successfully built it. I actually hurried it along, and now we're starting on this thing. And what happened was it gives us an extra 50% to lab, so we're researching things a little bit faster because of the network node. But we've also, because of those 2 formers, or not formers, those 2 rovers that spontaneously came into existence up here, this guy has a lot fewer minerals than he should. He only has 2 minerals right now. We could put him over here and get more, but that's why this is going to take so long. Now, in 3 turns, that number is going to go back up because we'll get minerals back. I'm also trying to kill off 1 or 2 of these rovers. We'll see. There are data pods here, 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 and here, by the way. Down here, we had a rover down here who was stationed on this square. He died in the line of duty, and these mind worms have been coming up to try and take over this guy. I've brought a rover down to help out, but we'll see where he gets. Over to the side, we found some more things. There's like one here, here, and here. This one had the monolith. This one had some of those. And this one, I believe, had more mindworms in it. And our boat has been wandering around and finding stuff as well. During all this time, we found a heck of a bunch of technology. Like, a lot of it. We got industrial base to give us armor. Social psych to give us recreation commons. Applied physics to get the laser. All of these we got from, like, actually I think 2 of them we got from data pods. No, 3 of them, because we also had high energy chemistry. Yeah, okay, so 3 of these we got from data pods, and one of them was actual research. I think the high energy chemistry was legit research. The rest came from the data pods, which is awesome. Unfortunately, you guys are going to miss out on my comments on the things here. I had philosophical discussion and everything. So here's what I'm going to do. I don't know. Apparently, I have not been learning my lesson. Because this video is probably going to fail as well. We'll find out. I'm going to come around here. And we are going to save it. Overtop this guy. At the earliest. 2157. 57. There we go. So we're going to save right there. And surprised he didn't complain about it. But now we don't have to rely on the autosave messing everything up. I feel so terrible. You guys missed out a lot of stuff. And I'm so sorry. Hopefully this will work and I can actually get this uploaded. I'm going to move that guy out just in case something happens. This guy's going to come over. And in a turn or two, you're going to see why. Ooh, goody, goody. I need more of those. All right. This is why I'm moving this guy over here. Let's read the interlude from the Book of Planet. At least this didn't get deleted. Grumble. Walking alone through the corridors of Sparta Command, you skim the security reports on recent attack by the horrific native mindworms. Giant swarms or boils of these mottled 10-centimeter nightmares have wriggled out of the fungal beds of late, and now threaten to overwhelm base perimeters in several sectors. Victims are paralyzed with psi-induced terror and then experience an unimaginably excruciating death as the worms burrow into the brain to implant their ravenous larvae. Only the most disciplined security squads can overcome their fear long enough to trigger the flame guns, which can keep the worms at bay. Clearly, you will have to tend to them carefully to the morale of the troops. Furthermore, since terror and surprise increase human casualties dramatically in these encounters, it will be important to strike first when mindworm boils are detected. You consider ordering some former detachments to construct sensors near vulnerable bases to aid in such detection efforts. This is exactly what I'm doing here. The shortcut key for sensors is O, or you can go into the menu, of course. So I'm just going to hit that. This guy is one of those new tanks, so he's just going to go up there and try to kill himself. Or he'll explore and learn things in the name of science. You know, they're equally good options. Haha! We get a nice base defense bonus when we're being attacked in the base. So I'm going to keep him here instead of fighting. Also, that will hopefully heal some damage. Oh, goody. Huzzah! Oh no, it's a dimensional gate. Hopefully this actually takes him somewhere. While that was technically somewhere, it was not a very useful somewhere.
Nutrient resources. Nutrient resources.
Right then. He's independent. I don't want to lose him. But the other guy I can lose. Maybe. I don't know.
Enemy project initiated.
Of course. Oh, wonderful. Oh. Oh, man. I swear, the first time I played through this today, trying to get the first video to work, it was amazing. I had none of the mindworm problems. I was kicking their ass. I got like 8 technologies and trade with CEO Morgan. And then ever since then, every playthrough has just been terrible. Look at this. Instead of, he went for the alien artifact. Oh, why couldn't you wipe him out? Oh, come on. Seriously? Oh no, a dimension. Oh, good grief. At least they're leveling up. That's useful. It is useful. It is useful. I should not be so silly about that. It's very useful that they're leveling up. Just doesn't feel like it. This guy is now going to go out.
Turn complete.
Because I have a feeling that a mind worm is coming north to Sparta Command. I might be wrong. But, oh yeah, look, there it is.
Terraform complete. Pod recovered.
Yes, money for my troubles.
Turn complete.
Again, keeping him in the base. How's this guy doing? 1 turn left on the colony pod. I probably wasted some minerals. Oh, I can't even use that because, oh, gosh, this is... I don't know. Sensor array is good, so we'll get a little bit more information about what's coming this way. The sensor array can see up to 2 blocks, which is basically it's the same as the base, only it includes the corners, which is pretty nice. Any units inside the sensor array gain a bonus to that, to their like defense and whatever, because they can use the sensor array. It's basically a really fancy cell phone tower or something. It's pretty cool. It's you might even say it's bitchin'. You might. Love how all of our units are like on yellow.
Pod recovered.
Because I won't let them heal up to green.
Production complete.
You destroy things. And it is elite. Oh yeah. Alright. Despite the fact that it's elite, oh well, no I don't. I was gonna have him come down here and go to... never works out. Okay, I need somebody there and somebody there. There we go. Now we have lots of stuff.
Insufficient energy.
Yeah, as you notice, we can't pay for everything, but we can definitely put like 200 down, and that'll... There we go, 5 turns. Boom. We'll have this guy stay there. He'll stay there. And we have a colony pod! Huzzah! Huzzah! Where should we put him? I don't even know. I haven't thought this far through. We haven't actually made it this far through it yet. Ugh. Okay, so these 2 squares are prime targets for a base, but they're both rocky, so I can't put a base there. So we'll just have to skip that and come back to it later. Over here, we've got a lot of rainfall. We have some resources right there. Again, though, the best 2 spots for bases are rocky. We need to build like a bunch of formers and have them wander the land. Seriously. Seriously, right? Because of that, I don't want to put anything over here yet. Some people, and in fact I might do this, it might take a little bit of time to do this, but some people might actually go to these squares and make landmarks saying I want a base here in the future. So if I were, however, to put a base right here, where should the next base be? So it's like chess, plan your bases 2 bases out in advance, right? So this would give me these 3 squares. I missed that one. It'd be very weird. Okay, so see, right away we have this really weird. If I put a base here, I'm going to not get that. I'm just barely going to get that. He'll fit in nice right here, but down here it's going to be terrible fitting this in. Now you might say, well, you know, it's just fungus. You're probably not missing much. And indeed, if I were to put a base right over here, I wouldn't really be missing much. If I put a base here, put a base here. Yeah, we've got 1 square overlap, but this would be a good spot, and that would be a good spot, and they wouldn't be the best, but they would work. Is there a better square we could use? Well, here, maybe, because it would fit in here. We'd lose a square right there, but at least it would fit into this corner a little bit. But then we'd lose the monolith, and we would never be able to get it back. So that's not going to work. So this and this are probably our best bets. And since they're both rocky, what are we going to do? Well, just move on, I suppose. We could plan up this way, or we could look over here, which it sounds like a better idea since it's less annoying. If I want to put a base here, he's going to be like, well, 2, 3. And he fits him right there, and he does his little thing. So imagine a baseline right there. Where can I put a base over here that'll make sense? Well, obviously, like right there is going to work out, kinda, but you'll see you'd end up with this weird, funky shape. So this is another option. In fact, this is a really good option because if the first base is right there, a base right here is going to only leave me with one square open, and that's this one. He'll also expand the boundaries up that way. He doesn't have a whole lot of resources, and he's kind of at an awkward spot because he'll be able to build boats, and they won't be able to go anywhere. But there are things we can do about that, and we will do those things once we get there. So I like this square pretty nicely. If we keep going over, though, where else could we put base? We could put a base next to it, right, like right here instead, which would fit in well here, but not so well there. If we put this guy here, what do we have? Well, we get this sort of weird shape, which means we're losing squares right there. What if we then moved him right here? He wouldn't be on the ground, you know. So we have a base there and a base there, and yeah, it'd be weird. So there's a line there, and this base gives us a line here. So basically, we have a line here and a line here. You have to visualize. It means that all this square is like in a very odd spot. This whole land setup thing was not the best. I'm gonna put a guy there. We're just gonna do it. 8 turns, he'll be there, and it'll be done. And that's that. We're just letting it go. Excellent. Let's go talk to monoliths. I think they're cool people. They're cool kids. All right. Let's wander around a little bit. Lots of turns, but he's going to grow again and very soon, so no big deal. We just built a farm. It's always nice. I don't know what to do with this guy. There's like one square to explore over there, and some stuff to explore over that way. I think really we should just bring him back home. Well, I'll move him over here. This guy I'm actually going to let sit. Crap! Go away! Actually, let's just open up this guy. So, elite units, in addition to being really awesome in terms of like their combat ability, they get an extra move. So my elite rover here is so good that he actually can move 3 squares in 1 year. You know, he can march like crazy people. So this is really nice because he can make 3 attacks if he's right next to somebody. He can attack and then move. Notice here he's got a plus 50%. This guy has a minus 12, so our odds are like almost 3 times as good. No, well, okay, sorry, almost. They're over twice as good, so we've got excellent odds. We still took a bit of damage, though. So what do we need to do? Well, we need to build a sensor and sense things. Let's put it right here. Why not? Won't hurt anything. Won't hurt the farm. Yay, repairing some units. Of course. Now we have to let him heal up again. Right, what was I going to do with this guy? Huh. There we go. I know exactly what I'm doing with this guy. Taking him over this way. He's yellow, so he only gets 2 moves, because he lost 1, but he gets like 2 moves because he's elite and awesome like that. Yep, that's how it works. What am I going to do with you? You're independent. I don't even want to lose you because you're awesome and independent like that. Ah, but I've explored most of this land, with the exception of whatever's over here. Maybe I should send you over there. Or maybe, a better idea, we just send you back here. There. This guy, what should we do with you? Obviously connected to a network node. Oh wait, it's going to take forever.
Request confirmation.
I'm going to spend half of that. So 144, that is 72. And I'll get halfway done. That helps a little bit. And that still leaves me with enough money to build the secret project. Which, of course, the university is doing their own secret project. I forgot to mention that. I forgot about it completely. We're not going to get this one. It's a really nice one. It gives you a talent at every base, but we're not going to get it. And our boat's probably dead. Let's go take a look at that. You didn't get a chance to see it. So this thing here is called an Isle of the Deep. It is the you might have seen it before. I don't think so though. It's basically the water, the naval version of Mindworms, and they're all like, "Yeah, we're in the Navy. In the Navy, you can kill people with Mindworms." They're also transport units as well as combat units, which makes them really deadly. And so you can see his flag is extra thick because he has stuff there, and so we're probably going to lose that guy. This guy though is going to come down here. He's going to sit in here for a little bit because the idea is I want him to switch allegiances basically to this base instead of this base. I know this base has superior mineral potential, but right now he doesn't have a whole lot, and that extra mineral could help out quite a bit. However, this guy is not in a position to accept another unit of support until that thing goes away. Kind of annoying, isn't it?
Turn complete.
Oh! Okay, so first of all, we had killed that and whatever else was on it. We destroyed 3 units, apparently, and probably got some money, maybe? I don't know. The university just built the Human Genome Project, which bumped them up a little bit. You can see here. It's a cool movie. I'll have to show you sometime. 90%! He's just going to sit there. Yeah. Both of those guys are going to sit there for a little bit. Former's coming over this way. Oh, look, we have a sensor array now. How useful. What shall we do here? Well, what I would like to do is build some roads. And I'm thinking I need the shortest road from here to there. But I also want to build a road down that way. So, while a shortest road from here to there would be nice, and a shortest road from there to there would be nice, it might make more sense to build a road that goes down like this. So, I could still do that if I get rid of that fungus. I don't really need that fungus there anyways. Let's see who this is. You see that red line? That red line means someone's there.
Turn complete.
Ah! Can't see them.
Enemy project initiated.
He started this thing too. Not sure who's over there, but it's someone. So, anyways, if we're on this fungus thing right here, there's several F commands that things can do. So basically, you've got farm, which is F, and remove fungus, which is also F. And that works because you can't build a farm and remove fungus at the same time. You can plant forest, Shift F, and later on I think you can also remove forest. And later on you can also plant fungus. It's really weird. So we're just going to remove fungus. It's going to take a while, but we can do it. Just drill it out. It's like corruption from Terraria. We'll just drill it all out. Baby drill. Something like that, right? Do. Come down here. Baseify! Huh, that connected a little oddly. Okay. War Outpost. Not the nicest of names. Surely. Scout Patrol? What? Don't we have, like, Plasma... Oh, Plasma Sentinels take 12 turns! Probably because they're really expensive compared to a Scout Patrol. Okay. I have a plan, though. I have a plan. Do not worry. Trust me on this one. I'm a planner person. See? There's my plan. I'm just throwing things around at this point. Oh dear, there's no minerals there, but there's a lot of nutrients. What if we switch it? 111, that's no... it's not perfect. I was hoping for like 211. Like I wanted a rainy and rolling and, oh well. If I did this... Ah, Plasma Sentinels only take 6 turns now. That is acceptable. That is quite acceptable, even though we don't grow as fast. It's acceptable because basically we've got this guy here, and yeah. While this guy's here, guess what we're gonna do? Set home base. Control H. There we go. This guy's home base is now a war outpost. He now has it's pretty nifty. He's no longer stuck on here, so you'll notice that all of a sudden this went down a fair bit. It's very nice. Very nice indeed. And we'll just have we'll shift H him.
Turn complete.
All right. I think I'm going to stop right here. We've got a war outpost. We have 4 bases. So we still don't have population, but we've got tech, wealth, and we still have territory. This gives us an edge over on territory because you can see it expanded our borders quite a lot. Our border was like right there, and now it's all like so lots of territory. We have a lot of territory to cover. We haven't even started going this way yet, mostly because of fungus. But like, there's a good spot right there. Maybe I haven't even looked yet. I'll probably do that in the in-between time. Everyone's kind of growing at the same rate here. Like, no one's getting a huge advantage. She's dead, but don't worry. Oh, and he just bumped up. Don't worry though, we're getting there. We will pull ahead.
Request confirmation.
Like, look at this. We could even just buy stuff and like, I got everything, guys. Like, I got it all. We're not going to do that, not yet. Just wait. Be patient. This guy will be done in a few turns. In fact, he'll be done in 5 turns, but really that's not very good because we could bump that down to 4 by getting rid of a couple of these. Because he's, oh wait, maybe, hold on, 11, 22, 23, 24, yeah.
Request confirmation.
Each one costs 2, 24 times 2 is 48. So I need to just get rid of 4 of them. Let's get rid of 8. There we go. All better. And this guy.
Request confirmation.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so that's just going to be 10. So next turn, we will have recycling tanks down here. We'll have a network node down here. You won't get to hear the voiceover. I'm so sorry about that, guys. And yeah. Freed up some minerals resources down there. Freed up mineral resources here. We are gonna get this. I will make sure of it. I'll do whatever we have to. Well, we got minerals and everything. So next time, folks, just to make sure that everything saves correctly, we're gonna go ahead and save. Notice it automatically figured out a save file for us. We're gonna go ahead and save right there at 2170. I will get rid of the extraneous ones. I think instead of using this one, we're going to just build a bunch of these in case video messes up on us again. So, until next time, don't catch on fire.